Hi, I'm Jen. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. I do hope this message finds you doing fantastic. So I'm going to do a general collective reading. Take what makes sense for you. Don't worry about the rest, okay? You're responsible for all your own choices. Use your discernment. Use wisdom. All right. It is currently Monday, June 29th, 2026 at 8:05 a.m. Michigan time. Intuitively, I got, if the deadpan man had a deadpan hand, would he be successful? So the definition of deadpan means emotionless, to deliver something without emotion or with a neutral emotion, okay? It's usually dry humor or quick wit, something of this nature. So perhaps if somebody doled out something or handed out something neutrally, maybe they'd be more successful. I don't know. If it makes sense for you, cool. If it doesn't, I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and say a little prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, the Most High God, Holy Mother, Holy Father. Thank you for these messages. Thank you for this divine clarity and guidance. Thank you for helping me be a service to the viewer. Thank you for helping all of us grow in love, wisdom, and understanding of not only you, but each other and ourselves. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Alright, let's see what the fortune cookie tea tags say. That's a lot. A lot. Alright. This one's reversed. Create the sequence of goodness and consequences will always be good. So somebody, this is almost giving me like a backfire energy. Good things come to those who wait. Be patient. I feel like the waiting time's over, okay? Give happiness and you will end up happy. When you act with compassion, you will never be wrong. And live righteously and love everyone. It's almost like somebody is very much happy that somebody is dealing with something here. Maybe that's why that intuitive message is to be deadpan about something. This is like when the whole Murphy's Law type vibe, okay? Just spit a little. Anyways, it's like when you're like, I knew that could have happened, or I knew that was going to happen, that type of vibe, where it's like, the only way to handle it is just to be like, of course that happened. Of course it did. Why wouldn't that happen? So, it's kind of the vibe here. And I feel like somebody's realizing that there's no point in getting upset about something. Just, there's no point. It's almost like something bad karma, or I don't want to say bad karma, but it's like the consequences are coming back to someone. And the time is right now. I feel like this is really relevant for right now. And maybe there's just somebody here who's just happy someone's going through a rough time. So this could be, someone that is kind of in your circle or around you that isn't wishing you well, you're having a hard time and they're getting some sort of enjoyment from it, perhaps. Alright, let's get this message out here. That says hidden enemy. So you've got somebody in your circle who is not for you, okay? So real quick before we get any further, alright, thank you, God, for letting us recognize that who is with us is for us, and who is against us now flees from us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Alright, so this could be happening right now. I did say this could be happening right now. Something about overnight here. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Gemini. Some sort of communication about a house or a home. Perhaps somebody blocks some sort of communication, or this could be somebody's ex, or somebody with a first name that starts with an X, or middle or last name. Could be a coworker, somebody you've worked with, somebody you are working with, some sort of manipulation energy here. Yeah, I feel like something backfired on someone, is backfiring on someone right now, and there's somebody who is happy to watch this happen. QX, something here about a prescription. We have hidden ally. So you have, I feel like you have someone, hidden enemy, hidden allies could definitely be a coworker, guys, or a couple of different coworkers. So it's almost like you're working with someone. They could be a Libra or Scorpio. You've been working with someone, or there is someone here, like not only is it against you, but you also have someone who you don't know is in your corner. Maybe this is giving me like, they're friends, like you guys have a mutual friend, maybe your coworkers, definitely with that Capricorn, Aquarius energy. Yeah, this is just like giving me like something about work here and coworkers, somebody helping, somebody not helping. M, first name, middle name, last name, initial. Something here about XM radio, New Mexico, Minnesota. One more, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. R. Somebody could be a registered nurse. Something here about a room as well. Somebody overheard something from a room. That XM radio is giving me like, not eavesdropping, but you know, when you hear something, you're where you're supposed to be doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you just so happen to hear something. S. Okay? Yeah, there's something here about that energy where you get some sort of information, or someone here got some sort of information, and it's like, they're delighting in someone's suffering, okay? They're not having any compassion here. Yeah. I also feel like there's somebody throwing someone a bone, okay? Something about the men's room. I'm not sure what that's about. Also, there's a Mr. here, a Mr. X, and a Mr. Q. I don't know. Something about Montana. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. I have no idea. Something about somebody small, or made someone feel small. This could be like somebody getting chastised, and I don't know. Yeah, this is like somebody feeling small. You have somebody here who's bringing some sort of, transmuting some sort of, this feels like gossip. They have questions, they're asking the right questions, is what I just heard. They're transmuting some sort of gossip here and making something fair and right, whether it's in reference to the workplace, a job, your habits, your finances, or something about a social network as well. Something about minotaurs. Observe is coming out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. It says observe mood, addictions, and dreams. Okay, so is this like somebody's watching someone else's behavior? What is this about? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Yeah, someone's watching someone else's behavior. And they're recognizing some sort of emotional symptoms here, perhaps. This is giving me like someone's mood changed on a dime, okay? Take that one first. Yeah, Libra, right? Someone's mood, that deadpan energy is coming out. It's like someone just became emotionally neutral on a whim. They did what they had to do. Embrace the mundane. Yeah, so with that Omega energy, this is something coming to a close. This is an energy where it's like whatever the rumor was, whatever the gossip was, it's done now. Because it's almost like somebody overheard something. Okay, the energy I'm getting. Somebody overheard something, and they're like, that's not right. That's not right at all. And there's something here about somebody separating, or why someone separated, or why some sort of contract came to an end. Someone figured out who is helpful and who's not being helpful. Who's your enemy and who's not your enemy. Who's your ally. Okay, now this could be somebody connected to you, or this could be you connected to someone else. There's like network energy here. I don't even know how else to explain it. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What are the clues here? All right, we have blocks. Somebody blocked you from getting something, or you blocked someone else from getting something. There's blocks and sudden reward here. It's like your intuition, you knew you should have gotten something, okay? And somebody got in the way of that. What is this? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. We have lots of help, guidance, 10. Yeah, this has come out to close, so you can get a new beginning. Somebody's making something right in an energy here involving some sort of workplace. I heard drama. Some sort of workplace situation. Something is not as stable as it looks. It's not as solid as it looks. And I feel like that is coming to an end. All right? Yeah. Someone's offering up some sort of advice here. I feel like they're coming from a very helpful space, like a heart chakra space. Somebody cares. What is the oracle message? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. You could be dealing with a Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Why? I feel like this is happening right now. Yeah, someone's understanding. There's something here. It's almost like somebody caught someone doing something wrong as well in this energy, and they have questions. It's, I don't know, it's like overheard. I don't know, 15, 51, and 6. Somebody, yeah, somebody kept asking, but why did that happen? But why? Yeah, that came out sideways. Why did that come to an end? Somebody is asking why that contract came to an end here. Evolve. Why didn't something move forward? I feel like they get the answer they're seeking. Knock and you shall find. Tell us more about this energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Most High God and Mother, Holy Father, thank you. Birds. Worry, excitement, gossip, chattering, nervousness, and anxiety. Yeah, somebody's figuring out why something didn't move forward. All right, what does the viewer need to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Could be a female. You could be a female. This could be a female presenting or somebody in their feminine energy. Tell us more. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Ship. Farewell, journey, travel, distance, voyage, and adventure. Yep. Why didn't this move forward? Somebody is totally exposing the truth here. We have Sun. Could be dealing with a Leo. Happiness, victory, success, power, warmth, and truth. Somebody is seeing the truth of a situation. They just did what they had to do until they could figure this out, okay? Like, why didn't that move forward? And now it can move forward because somebody understands why it didn't move forward. I feel like somebody flipped a switch emotionally and they just started doing things deadpan. Very deadpan. I feel like somebody else here, there's something about MS Word, Microsoft Word, maybe an email or a letter. I heard letterhead. I don't know. There's something here about someone not recognizing because of the emotional neutrality. Somebody else didn't pick up on that. This is giving me a vibe of like somebody didn't see the person smiling in their face was against them. They didn't recognize this. Right? What's the tarot for this message? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What's the tarot for this message? 818 on my actual clock. I'm going to show you guys that. Okay. This is about a relationship, perhaps with a fire sign or a Cancer or some water sign. I feel like this is how somebody was like, things were going so good. Why did it just abruptly end? Sagittarius energy. Definitely dealing with a fire sign here. And a water sign. Yeah, somebody is trying to figure out how to fix something. It's like, why did this abruptly end? Why did that, what went wrong? And it's because, I don't know, it's like somebody behind the scenes overheard something and they ran with it. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. It's like they're understanding, because of that emotional switch, they're understanding why things switched up. And why things didn't move forward. I feel like there's a new start here, okay? If this is resonating with you, I feel like you have a new start because something, you moved away from something, something came to an end. Maybe it's a job, maybe there's something here in your family even, a situation. It's like you left a certain environment. You left something that you'd been at for a while, some sort of long-term situation. Where's the viewer at in this energy? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Where's the viewer at in this energy? Somebody behind the scenes was not helping. It could be a coworker. This could be, it's giving me almost like workplace romance, or you work with your partner. I don't know, something about this. Definitely could be a Sagittarius, King of Wands, or Knight of Wands is coming out. So somebody's taking some sort of action here, Page of Wands. They're sending a message. Somebody's made a decision. I feel like this is also somebody taking charge. Yeah, Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. Somebody's sending a message here. They can't take it anymore. This is weak. Not in a weak way that they're doing it. It's like they're vulnerable now. They have to be vulnerable. Seven of Swords. They can't, I feel like they can't lie about it anymore. Five of Cups, Six of Cups. They lied about something in the past. Yeah, I can't lie about this anymore. All right, so there's some sort of disappointment here because of an ending. Something that was stuck, I feel like, is not stuck anymore. Something is able to flow because something came to an end. Like I said, somebody is wondering, why didn't this evolve? And also, because it closed out, it got sorted out, okay? And someone is not as solid as they seem. This is almost like, with that Solid card, it's almost like they're being very vulnerable now. They're being very transparent. There might have been some sort of lies in the past, or a lie from the past with that Seven of Swords. But whatever this is, the truth is out. Whether it's work, family, friends, romance, the truth is out now. And it's because somebody handled something was so, it's like, this is picking up like that deadpan energy. It was like somebody said someone or something was dead, and someone just went, all right, and they just went about their business. It's like no emotion. I don't want to say robotic because it's not that either. It's like, this is where the energy is not matching the person's face. I don't know if you can relate to that. If you're a sensitive person, sometimes you pick up on that where it's like, it feels off, but their face is not saying it's off. All right. Where else is the viewer in this? What else is, tell me more about the viewer in this energy. Thank you, God. Viewer, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, big time. Definitely taking a leap of faith here. You're gonna start being sensitive, vulnerable, open about something. You know you have to communicate something here. You know also some sort of philosophies about a relationship, or you're understanding that there's logic to how to operate in some sort of foundation. You also know something here is very much valuable, okay? With that Four of Wands, I'm picking up like mansion energy, like valuable energy. I feel like someone's been busting their butt here. I keep hearing, I work hard for my money, so hard for my money. She works hard for her money, so you better treat her right. Yeah, this is, I feel like this could be a job recognizing someone's value in a situation. Yeah, is this almost like an apology? Somebody's being vulnerable here. They had to, it's something about, they had to see something. They had to watch this person. I feel like somebody's seen someone get joy from someone else's suffering, and it rubbed them the wrong way. And that led, that emotion, right? That flip of the switch emotionally led them to going, why did this over here end? What happened here? And instead they started questioning something. And I feel like that's where, this is almost like somebody, undercover boss energy, where it's like somebody paid enough attention to see who an ally was and who an enemy was, okay? And I feel like somebody, yes, hidden boss, all right? Hidden ally, hidden enemy, hidden boss, and that coworker energy. So it's like somebody didn't recognize that, and this is almost coming back to sort something out here. Somebody had to leave some sort of anxiety or situation behind. I feel like they had a lot of help. They kept asking the right questions, and they're trying to understand why they didn't receive something or why you didn't receive something, and they're making it right now. This is giving me like a reward, an award, something here. Definitely, viewer, whatever this is, you're very action orientated in this energy, so you're taking some sort of action here. Maybe, you know, you could have even reported something to a supervisor or a boss as to like why someone didn't move something. It's interesting because this Eight of Cups came out sideways while the Moon came out over here. So there was some sort of uncertainty involving an ending and some sort of stuck energy, right? And that's all shifted. That's all changed. This Eight of Cups coming out sideways is like recognizing why someone didn't leave a situation. Like someone's like, it might be broken, but it can be fixed. Okay, I'm not walking away. It might be a little rough looking, but we can make something with this. That's the type of energy, viewer, you've had in this situation. This is the energy you're showing up in, okay? Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like this is going to go in your favor. Ooh, this could be a lover's connection, but it's also an indication of a contract, okay? This could be a job wanting to work with you, you wanting to work, you know, somewhere specific, some sort of creative endeavor here. Yeah. I feel like you've been in a spot where it's like, see, we go from that Knight, the Page, to now the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. This could be definitely some sort of, there's an emotional connectivity with your creation in this energy. Like whatever you create, right? The things you create, your creation. And I feel like you might even get a solid, stable offer. Some sort of emotions are tied to this. You're going to feel really good. This is like really good energy. I feel like you've been conflicted and feeling challenged and defeated with your confidence. Something you hear about rejection. But after some time, you've given it some thought. This is also giving me like you did some research into something and you recognize how to shine, right? With star energy, like how to be successful. Eight of Swords, Sun card, and where you're getting stuck at, okay? That's what this energy is. This is like you, whoever you are, viewer, you see where the block was at and you removed it, okay? There's some sort of recognition here of it's being grateful for the hard time as well, is kind of what I'm picking up here. Someone is mature in this energy. That could also be that deadpan energy where it's like, well, of course that happened. I was a douchebag back there. Like, you know, it's some sort of recognition of that energy where it's like, well, yeah, I mean, of course they stopped talking to me. Look at how I behaved. You know, I was happy to see them in pain. Interesting. Okay, so, yeah. I think things will be alright with this energy. Take it how it makes sense for you. I don't know. You're responsible for your own choices. Viewer, if you do decide to take action, just recognize that, like, you know, you might be met. You've got wands coming in. You got all this creative and this passionate energy, but you might be met very much so with some sort of logic and reason, okay? Some sort of philosophy, principles, that type of energy, where there's almost like guideposts to your passion and guideposts to your creativity in this energy, okay? Hope this is helpful. If nothing else, entertaining. Many, many blessings until we talk again.